Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. Today we are doing our ball review on the new Idol Synergy. The Synergy uses our symmetric icon core mixed with the E-Trax cover, comes at 1500 grit polish, and is amethyst and magenta in color. Darren, what was your initial reaction of this ball?
Well, you saw the look on my face, so I think you have an idea of what the reaction was. It is much stronger than I expected it to be, and not in a bad way, just it's really responsive to friction, more so than the pearl and the solid, I think. I really like the shape it makes. For me, I'm probably going to have to take the shine off it a little bit because it was a little too responsive down lane for what I like to see. I did that to the pearl as well, and I think I'm going to do it to this, and that's going to blend it out a little bit, and I think it's going to fall. It's not going to fall in the middle of these two like you'd expect a hybrid to do. It's going to cover more boards than the solid, but it's going to be as angular as the pearl. So it's like a combination of the two rather than fitting in the middle of the two.
Yeah, I think that the Synergy is super angular. It's kind of nice because it doesn't read the lane super early, but then you don't get too much length out of it where it's not going to recover in the back end either. I think it's kind of a nice mix. It's in between.
Yeah,
so it's nice.
It still sees the mid lane, and it just doesn't quit once it starts to turn left. It just keeps going, and that's an Idol characteristic, I think.
Yeah.
Because the solid does that on higher volumes just a little slower, and the pearl does that really well as well for a pearl ball. So I think it's just another great addition to the Idol line.
With the Synergy, I definitely think I'm going to be able to play more left and kind of open up the lane a lot more. I had to keep my ankles quite a bit straighter with the Idol Pro just because it is slower and rounder. I think if I get into trouble and I need to move left and kind of jam the pocket, I'll be able to do that with the Synergy. It definitely can handle the oil.
Yeah, I think if you need to jam it, it's going to float through the fronts, but it's still going to have enough punch down lane that it's still going to make the corner. And that's due to the hybrid cover. It's got that solid additive in it that gives it traction, but it's still got that pearl to get the length and the pop down lane. It's the best of both worlds. It's going to be a ball that I'm definitely going to see myself getting way left with if I need to. I think it's definitely going to be a later in blocks ball for me, and it's going to be a ball I transition to quite a bit, I think. You can see when I compared it to both the original Idol and the Idol Pearl with the same layout, the Idol is definitely earlier, slower, rounder, and then the Pearl still has that round, slower shape for a Pearl, but it's in about the same zone as I am with the original Idol. Whereas the Synergy, you can see I'm a full arrow at least left with it, and this was both on fresh patterns, and it is just a hook monster down lane, and that's not a bad thing. I think it's going to be a ball that a lot of people are going to like because of that. Lower rev rates are going to like this because they're going to have that punch down lane, but it still gets through the fronts easy, so they're not going to see that early friction, and I think this is going to be a ball that Haley throws a lot.
Yeah, I think that we're both going to throw it quite a bit just because we've both had success with the Idol line. I think in their own way they're all going to complement each other quite nicely. But this ball in particular, I think it's super versatile. So if you need to put a little bit of surface on it, it can handle it. And if you like it at the box finish, then it's great like that too.
So the Idol Synergy releases along with the RST X1 on November 27th. So make sure if you like the Idol line to check this one out because it's going to be a great addition to it, and it's going to get the best of both worlds of the other two Idols, and I think that a lot of people are going to benefit from this ball.
And as always, if you like this video, press the like button, subscribe, and turn on those notification bells. Thanks for watching, everyone.
See you in the next video.